It's TGI Now time, back again in the K420 studio discussing real authentic truth talk, freedom of speech, and living in the now. Freeing your mind.
One episode at a time.
Shit, we trying.
Boom.
There we go.
We trying.
We
Boom.
definitely trying. We had some hiccups last week. And,
You know something? I heard it until the point.
Yeah.
It was a good show still.
It was. I know, but I was
we got a lot of hits on that show.
I know, and I was so mad when we went back to listen to it, and I saw where it cut off.
It was an internet glitch.
It was an internet glitch because
I saw the scrolling.
Yeah, it kept going up and down. But so I had to play with it at the end, and then I cut it off, and we just.
Hey, it's not sunny in here.
Yeah.
I'm wearing sunglasses. I had surgery this morning for y'all. Yeah, I had a cataract surgery this morning on my left eye, so they told me to wear some sunglasses. The light kind of bothers me. So
too much light.
Yeah, too bright. Bright light. I feel like a mugwai.
Yeah.
Bright light.
Yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. A lot of too much light going on.
Too much.
DOGE.
A lot of stuff is getting exposed.
Exactly.
Yeah, talking about the light. Fucking DOGE, man.
It's crazy, dude. It's like you can't.
And these
keep
Democrats
up.
are going nuts.
Yeah,
they hate it. And tell me how stupid people are to argue with them. Look, they're saying let's fight in the streets. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw it. Yeah.
You know, these people are fighting for government taxes, for you to get more tax, and people are saying, fuck DOGE, you ignorant motherfucker.
They spin it.
We're trying to help you.
Well, they're spinning it to make it look like that he's going in there and trying to, he's getting all everybody's social security numbers, he's getting all this access to all this information, and he's not a government official, he wasn't elected, who does this guy think he is, he's got all his billionaire cronies, and it's all spinning the narrative, but it doesn't work anymore because the lies just don't click.
Okay, you know who he is? He's a man hired by the president of the United States to audit.
No, I understand it. I understand
That's a simple answer.
100%. But I got a bunch of clips teed up with Trump and Elon are at the White House.
You want to hear something crazy about Elon? You ever seen the movie Spaceballs?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. What's faster than Ludacris?
Oh God, I can't remember.
We've gone plaid.
Oh, we go. Oh.
You know what's funny? This motherfucker named his fucking models of Tesla Ludacris and plaid.
That's
bro.
funny.
But let me tell you something about
y'all man a nerd.
Wow.
Y'all a nerd.
Yeah,
do you know that his team are a team of volunteers? There's no one getting paid, right? So what is the issue that they want to fire Elon? I mean, it's nuts
because he's uncovering their fraud. That's what the issue is. Because they've been the ones, like I've been saying for the last 3 years in this podcast, that they're the ones that are getting all the bribes. They're getting the kickbacks. They're the ones that are making all the money. And that's what Elon says in this little interview right here.
I bet you any kind of money those crowds standing behind those Democrats
they're
that
all
are
paid.
All paid, bro.
Yeah,
I bet you any kind of money. All those people, all that, we're going to take it to the street. They are alone.
Yeah.
This is they're trying to look like they are alone.
Yep.
But I can tell you that the court stopped the federal employee thing. So they're like in limbo right now. My daughter and someone else that I train are affected by this.
They don't know whether
they're in limbo. So I think what's going to happen, they may have to switch it up because you have people that live,
No, but what Trump said, this is going to hurt a little bit. What they're doing, and remember, he said that last week when we talked about the podcast. Said some of the things that they're doing are going to hurt a little bit. So yeah, your daughter's going to have to be in limbo for a minute. Just like when I got fired.
Oh no, she's getting paid.
No, I know, but you just don't know. So it's going to hurt a little bit mentally. You're going to be
you don't know where you're going.
You don't know where you're going. You don't know what's going to happen.
It's
still getting paid, but it still fucks with you. So that's where the outrage comes from. Remember, it's called selective.
Am I going to have to take up my whole life?
Yeah, and it's selective outrage. So then the ones that are getting all upset, these paid Democrats or whatever,
they have no fight.
They have nothing left.
Exactly. But not even that. These Democrats, these Congress people, senators, they have no reason to fight.
No.
They have their jobs.
No.
Their jobs aren't being threatened.
They got a reason. They know they ass going to go to jail.
I already know, but what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. That if they had nothing to hide, they have no reason
No,
to fight.
they would answer questions. They would when they're getting in the streets like this, like here.
Oh yeah, what's her name with the bald head?
Yeah, that one there. That was one of them. I didn't play that one. Did I? That was the one I played earlier. But then you got this Maxine Waters woman, walking down the street.
She's horrible.
Yeah, she's horrible. They're demons. They're demons.
She is so ugly.
She's got to go get in her big black taxpayer-funded SUV.
Oh yeah, that's what happens when you're a member.
That's what happens when you don't have transparency in the government. Why do you deserve a big black taxpayer-funded SUV? Is that why you're so against DOGE? Is that what the problem is? What's up with the lack of transparency in your... What's the problem with transparency?
She has no
Who
script.
the fuck are you? Why are you...
You can't say nothing right now.
She doesn't have a script.
No script.
What is the problem with DOGE? What is the problem with...
Yeah, that's exactly what
My
it
lawyer
is.
didn't give me nothing to say to y'all. Sorry.
That's exactly what it is.
Sure.
Hold on. Stop that one. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, then Elizabeth Warren, the same thing. She gets chased down the street. She has nothing to say. They have nothing to say.
They're not gonna
And
say
that
shit.
bald-headed one too. What's her name?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that is.
know.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I had it teed up, but I think I lost it. But they went after her too. So they have no clue what's going on. I can't find it now.
I wonder how many Republicans are concerned about this DOGE thing too.
There's definitely Republicans
I'm
too.
sure.
Yeah, 100%. It's both. It's not just Democrats.
No, it's not just the Democrats.
No.
I don't see things one-sided.
No, you can't. It's two wings of the same bird. It's the same. It's both.
That's right.
You can't get too wrapped up in it. That's the thing.
They know that water, that well is dried up.
Exactly.
Ain't no more money coming out of there.
Nope.
You better use it to hire them lawyers and
Mm-hmm.
pray to God they can hide something.
Exactly. We want to thank our listeners out there. Appreciate you tuning in. Give us a like, a share, click, share, like, subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, man.
We got some new
Subscribe to the
subscribers
show.
on
Yeah,
Spotify
to
last
the
couple
shoe.
weeks. So yeah, check us out.
Subscribe to the shoe. I got to tell you though, when I came in hungry, bro. I tore up my sandwich.
Right.
Well, no, actually, they only gave us one sandwich, though. We got to split that one.
No, there's two sandwiches.
I ate mine.
Oh, you ate your sandwich?
Well, it was
It's gonna be a funny
delicious.
podcast.
No, you brought that. What was it? Chicken BLT?
Turkey.
Turkey BLT. That's what we had. That was delicious, dude.
Right.
I got to tell you. And then you had the veggie pizza.
Yes. Yep. Veggie pizza.
Awesome. I mean, I came in hungry. I tore that shit up. John, thank you.
Meat, man.
Cat's Pizza, man. They're out by 27th and Oslo. If you guys ever want to go to a nice pizza spot, chill out, go to Caps. Caps, John over there, his dad. They are awesome people, a great place to hang out. They got a party room. They got Pac-Man, beer and wine, not just pizza. They got great food, and just the atmosphere is awesome.
Yep.
Make sure you check them out. Tell them that we sent you. You get 10% off.
Yep. 772-770-CAPS or 2277. Knocking out pizza since 1987. CapsPizzaMenu.com. Go to their website and check it out. Order online. You get 10% off. Maybe that's a good little shot right there. It's a little Valentine's Day
that's
look right
nice.
there.
Look
Get
at
a
that.
little
Looks
Valentine's Day
bro.
dinner with some wine.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They
Look at that.
just don't do pizza. They
Looks
do some
good.
really good food. And look at the portions,
Yeah, it
bro.
looks really good.
Man.
Look at that. Oh, you get a little wine, a little
The
Josh
vino.
wine, little vino.
Little vino.
Look at that. Give it a little like, a little share.
Look at that,
Oh,
bro.
nice. That looks good too.
That
That's like
looks
a little
delish.
chicken with
Yeah,
the
chicken palm.
man. That looks
Ooh,
good.
that doesn't look like palm. It looks
No,
like
it's like
something's green on top, like
Yeah.
spinach.
It-
Looks really good
Mushrooms.
though.
Yeah, it does. Wow.
That's look at that Sicilian, bro.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Johnny always comes up with the good specials.
Yeah, he always hooks us up. He did the Super Bowl thing
Yeah, they had a
yesterday.
big Super Bowl deal.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
so
good.
it was
They
good,
said
man.
they were packed.
Yeah.
So give them a call. Tell them TGI Now sent you. We appreciate it. Also, wanted to announce also on our Indian River Connections podcast for the board report, we got Gus Curran's House of Champions going to be the sponsor.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So Gus is going to be the sponsor on the board report. So
Hell yeah.
Good.
So he's gonna back us on that, and
I was talking about I promoted Gus on neighborhood and bureau.
Okay.
They were looking for a boxing place. I trained some people that go to his gym. I've been meaning to catch one of his classes, bro, and
Dude,
I haven't gone.
Yeah,
we gotta go. Man.
We do. I know.
Motherfucker gonna beat me up, bro.
I'm looking for the intensity. I love it, man.
Right?
Fuck.
It's
Hell
intense.
yeah,
It's
beat the
intense.
fuck out of me because I won't quit.
Dude, it's intense. Dude.
I won't quit. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Let's just do it, man.
It's
Knock it
intense
out.
as fuck.
Oh yeah, I want to try that, man.
Yeah, no, he's got. I've watched it. I've gone and watched his classes. I've
I'll
seen
throw a
him.
plug out for fucking, Gus on House of Champions because it's a great place and he's an awesome individual. He's been on our podcast 3 times.
Absolutely.
He's really open to speak and very, and I mean, this is a Hall of Fame guy. This is not just some schmuck from,
No.
this is fucking Gus Grant.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean?
No, and that's and that's a big reason why he's supporting what we're doing because he doesn't care what we say. He's not going to tell us that, like, oh, you can't talk about that
No,
guy.
we don't do that bullshit.
Yeah, he's not. We're not.
I wouldn't accept it anyway.
And that's why I asked him to be a part of it because of that.
Yeah,
because it doesn't. We don't do that.
That's the good thing about our show is that we don't script it. Everything is on the fly. John does the research on what we'll discuss, and then we just fly into it. We just speak about it. Pretty much we are informed. We stay informed. That's the point of us having the podcast, to be informed, so we can inform the uninformed, the people who don't know, people who are listening to CNN and all this other lies, even Fox, all these different stations.
It's all just garbage.
Media that's just fucking telling lies to your vision, lying to you.
It's all garbage.
Confusing you, making you scared. And the truth of it is, man, if you really look at it, they're just looking to clean up our government to lower our fucking taxes. I mean, how stupid can you be to think anything else? Why are we giving $11 million to fucking Sudan for fucking condoms? What the fuck?
Yeah,
who gives a fuck about that? If it's real or not, like whatever. Yeah. We're giving away all this money for shit. I mean, even what's her name? Chelsea fucking Clinton. She gets $3.9 million from USAID.
Oh, wow.
$3.9 million a year. She's been getting it for some time. For what?
Wow.
Her foundation, I didn't even heard of her fucking foundation.
Yeah.
What is it, the Chelsea Foundation for her pocket?
Something like that.
People are getting paid, bro.
Yeah.
And the thing is that they're getting paid on our fucking tax dollars, and we're struggling fucking paying $5 for eggs, fucking $4 for gas. It gets a little fucking tight.
Here you go.
And also, could you mention some of the things that your team has found, some of the crazy numbers, including the woman that walked away with about $30 million?
Right. Well, we do find it sort of rather odd that there are quite a few people in the bureaucracy who have ostensibly a salary of a few $100,000, but somehow manage to accrue tens of millions of dollars in net worth while they are in that position, which is.
Rondell's been calling that.
No, they ain't calling that. How the fuck you leave office with $80 million?
Exactly.
You filing for bankruptcy before, and then leaving with $80 million.
What happened to USAID? We're just curious as to where it came from. Maybe they're very good at investing, in which case we should take their investment advice, perhaps. But there seems to be mysteriously they get wealthy. We don't know why. Where does it come from? And I think the reality is that they're getting wealthy at the taxpayer expense. That's the honest truth of it. So, we're looking at, we're just.
That's crazy, dude. You've been calling that for a while. We all have. I mean, you've been saying, like, how do these people get rich? Like,
I just didn't know it was the USAID that was doing it.
Well, we knew
I didn't know it was
It's
coming
not
from
only
them.
USAID, it's other.
But USAID is linked to everything.
Yeah.
Well,
Everything. It's in everything's pocket.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, but that's not the only thing. There's other things fucking that they're shoveling money from too. Like, all this money that's being shoveled out, man, it's not only through USAID. I mean, we got shit coming into our own, supposedly, our own state, like California got all this money for the homeless, right?
Yeah.
From the government. What happened to that money?
Yeah.
That money's gone. You know what I mean?
100%.
I don't see the homeless fucking being sheltered. They still live in fucking tents. They've been fucking shystering our tax dollars for too long, and it's being exposed. And it's time that we get our fucking. We are the highest tax state country in the world.
Yeah. Well, here's another one. Here's a good one for you right here. You'll get a kick out of this one. This isn't USAID. This is Social Security right here.
We've got people in there that are 150 years old. Now, do you know anyone that's 150? I don't know. Okay. They should be on the Guinness Book of World Records. They're missing out. So, that's a case where, I think they're probably dead. It's my guess. Or they should be very famous. One of the two.
So he's saying there's people on Social Security that are 150 years
old.
old.
Still money going on. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Other agencies are fucking ripping us off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all of them. It's all of the.
Yeah.
You should be dead or very famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. 150
Common
years.
sense. Common sense controls.
And that's exactly what they were saying too. There's a couple of videos where he says that same thing. Common sense. I think this is it right here. You guys are on a roll right now, right? This is great. Yeah, he talks about.
We had no idea we were going to find this much, and it's open. It's not complicated. It's not simple stuff. It's
a lot of work. Yeah.
We can't believe it. A lot of work. A lot of smart people involved. Very, very smart people. But you're talking about anywhere maybe $500 billion. It's crazy the kind of numbers you're talking about. Normally when you're looking at something, you'll find you're looking for 1 out of 100. Here you're almost reversing it. You look for one that's good.
Yeah.
And you can look at the title and you say, why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? And the public gets it. The public gets it. You've seen the polls. The public is saying, why are we paying all this money? This for years, this has gone on.
President Trump,
Yeah, go ahead. Wait, go ahead.
Senator Rand Paul today said that DOGE cuts will ultimately need a vote in Congress. Do you agree with that? Is that the plan?
I really don't know. I know this. We're finding tremendous fraud and tremendous abuse. If I need a vote of Congress to find fraud and abuse, it's fine with me. I think we'll get the vote, although there'll be some people that wouldn't vote. And how could a judge want to hold us back from finding all of this fraud and finding all of this incompetence? Why would that happen? Why would even Congress want to do that? Now, Congress, if we do need a vote, I think we get a very easy vote because we have a track record now. We've already found billions of dollars of abuse, incompetence, and corruption.
Billions of dollars of use, fraud, and corruption is what they're finding. Come on. This is insane.
I've been asking for years how the fuck these motherfuckers go in office.
Yeah.
It's a $400,000 a year salary.
Yeah. If some of them are less than that. Yeah.
No, for president. I'm talking about.
For president. Yeah, but I'm talking about congressman. Yeah. That's crazy. I mean, look at the difference between where we are now and where we were just not that 3 months ago with Biden. And then look at this guy. So they're just calling this shit out left and right. It's insane. And like you said, it's common sense.
You know how bad it was? They actually mentioned this motherfucker Biden before he left cleared nuclear warfare before he left. He said, yeah, we could do that.
We could do it.
That's how bad it was for them.
Wow.
That's how bad they knew it was.
Yeah, see?
And just Russia and fucking Ukraine were so smart. Nah, we'll just wait for Trump.
Exactly. Yeah, because that's exactly what had to
Just
happen.
wait for Trump.
Yeah.
Neither one of them did it.
And just think about it. All this stuff has happened this was all on Biden's watch for the past 4 years. It has nothing to do with Trump. So there's nothing that they can't say, well, you knew about this, you knew about the fraud, you knew about the corruption. And it's all crap. He can just call it out left and right. I mean, he puts this tweet right here: billions of dollars of fraud, waste, and abuse has already been found in the investigation of our incompetent run government. Now, certain activists and highly political judges want us to slow down or stop. Losing this momentum will be very detrimental to finding the truth in capital letters, which is turning out to be a disaster for those involved in running our government. Much left to find, no excuses. I mean, like you said, it's just common sense. It's complete and utter common sense.
Because if I jumped in a job and somehow the job only may let me make $100K a year.
Yeah.
How the fuck you got $4 million?
Yeah. Yeah. You'd be like, oh, I'm good at investing. And then
I'm good at investing.
I'm good. Well, show me what you've been picking. I've been picking these stocks here. Oh, well, it looks like you passed a bill that helped benefit that stock. So you must have known that bill was going to go through.
What's going on?
Exactly. And that's what it is. That's what's being exposed, really. I mean, that's what it comes down to.
It's giving you the insight.
Yeah. They get the inside information. Like I used to always say, you get inside information. So you know what bill's going to pass, what judge is going to let something go through. And then you're like, all right, well, I'll just buy that stock and then we'll be good, And that's, it's pretty blatant. Like you said, common sense, and the judges are trying to block it, This is what it says right here. This is. I mean, even this stuff's being reported on CNN, which is even crazier.
Now, the disruptor in chief, Elon Musk, who apparently has adopted the alias, at least he changed his social media handle to Harry Balls, tweeted this morning, "Democracy in America is being destroyed by judicial coup. An activist judge is not a real judge." And as now, the
wow, he changed his name to Harry Balls with a Z, and they say it on TV on CNN, like Judge Harry Balls. Oh my God, it's crazy, dude. It's absolutely crazy. Wild times, man. It's fucking wild.
These motherfuckers go fry.
Elon Musk, Harry Balls alias, a social media troll or serious commentary.
His ass retarded.
He's done. He's so done. Did you see this whole thing with Kendrick Lamar and the Super Bowl halftime performance, Rondo?
Yeah, he was dropping the swastikas in the.
And no, he was dropping the pedos,
You see, he was dropping the stuff he was saying in between it.
Yeah,
he was basically calling out what the fuck they're doing right now.
He's like the revolution's
and then
about
you
to
see
be
Samuel
televised.
Jackson, his Uncle Sam, telling him, "Stop that shit now!"
Right?
I told you to stop that shit now. And I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
that
whoa,
shit's crazy.
Dude. Yeah, it
and
was
then
crazy.
you see how they got him out of there?
Yeah, oh yeah,
that was kind of weird. Like they ain't never did.
They rushed him out of there.
They rushed him out of that motherfucker.
Dude. Yeah, it was weird.
That was weird as fuck.
I think I have it right here.
Somebody finna kill you?
Yeah, I think I have it right here. Yeah, it was fucking whack, dude. And he calls out Drake. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, that shit was too funny.
I think this is what it was right here. Was it right here? Let me see.
They were hiding the.
I gotta find
it. Was before that one.
Yeah, I gotta find it. I think this is it.
Mustard's not on the stage when he did it.
Yeah, I gotta find it now.
I love that shit.
That was good. I think it was this here. Yeah, this is what he does it with Drake.
Yeah.
He looks at the camera. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, no, this is great.
They didn't let him say it. They won't let him say pedophile.
No, I know. Yeah, I know they wouldn't. Yeah, there he goes.
Bully the fro, say Drake. I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any that talk to me, they in love. Just make sure you hide your little sister from them. They tell me Chuck the only one to get your hand-me-downs. Party at the party playing with his nose now. Baka got a weird case. Why is he?
Right.
I was like, yo, he really did this shit
again. That was fucking great. He did. I was like, holy crap. I was watching this. What did he say?
Bully the fro, say Drake.
Look at say Drake. Look at him. He's like,
look, like I'm young.
Say Drake.
I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1.
Video of Drake's camp watching that shit.
Really?
Oh my god! See that shit? They're all surrounding the TV like.
No, I didn't see that.
As soon as he said, "Say Drake," they all were looking around.
Oh snap!
Everybody was looking around.
I knew it was coming. Yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't think he was gonna say that.
Yeah,
I didn't think he was gonna say it like that. But when he said it, and looked right at the camera, all his boys were looking around the room like,
yeah, right. I didn't see much satanic shit. I saw a lot of other stuff.
Nah, this motherfucker was different.
He was different.
All the other shows you see some crazy.
Well, apparently it was the most watched halftime show since Michael Jackson
#1 on
93.
It's #1 on YouTube right now.
Is it right?
Yes.
I'll watch it again.
To any that talk to me, they in love. Just make sure you hide your little sister from them. They tell me Chubb the only one to get your hand-me-downs. Party at the party playing with his nose now. Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified.
Swastikas.
Was it?
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I saw they when he says A minor, they're all the dancers are in the M minor. It's spelled minor out, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I think
I'm on them tough. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
Yeah, minor, but it's hard to see. But you can see it with all the different colors, but you can see it. You see it where it says M minor, but it's hard. It's not. It's very subliminal, but it's there. It's fucking crazy.
He snapped.
They not like us. No, they not like us. No, they not.
Is on stage, Crip walking to the front.
Right? I know, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, man.
I was like, bro, what the hell is going on? This is like a movie. Like Drake, there's only one thing left for you to do: shoot him.
I mean,
you gotta shoot him.
I think it's too. I think it's too late. I think it's too late. I think it's too late.
It's bad when fucking John Lennon's son took his reward home for humanitarian.
Yeah.
It's bad when John Lennon's son goes up on stage and says, "The one thing I learned in music this year, never battle Kendrick Lamar."
Really?
And got off the stage.
Really? Wow, I didn't know that.
Hey, I seen that shit. I was like, this can't be.
Oh my god, really?
John Lennon's son even
I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, because
he looked just like his dad
yeah,
too.
he does. Yeah,
That's
I was paying attention to a little bit of it, but it's
that's
just
crazy.
I mean, just the fact that he says that, it's like fucking stupid.
Drake unfollowed everybody that was in that performance. He unfollowed Samuel L. Jackson. He unfollowed.
Yeah. And see at the end they had game. They had the end. They had game over. You see that?
Game over. Yeah,
right there. See it?
Y'all done.
My apologies.
Game
I just had
over.
to take care of some.
Good, brother. You good?
We got it, man.
We can hold it down.
Yeah.
We're big
I just
bud.
got up twice. I ain't want to be rude.
No, you good? Yeah,
Yeah, some family stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's all good now.
yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that was funny, dude. Even Alex Jones was like even talking about it. I had the Alex Jones video here too. He was talking about it. I don't know where's that now. Oh, I can't find it.
It's too funny.
There's that Samuel L. Jackson part there.
Samuel L. Jackson,
Yeah.
that was too funny. I didn't expect that.
This is a good part right here. You see this?
You really about to do it? 40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music. You really about to do it? Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence. Big it on it like that. Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like fuck. What's that on a beat, bro? Deep out in rap. He a freak though. Man down, call like Ember Lambs. Tell him breathe. Now them boys get across, they walk around like thieves. What's up with these Draconio? Trying to see Compton. In the street,
Right? Exactly.
Teaser, I was like, when they put the camera on teaser, I was like,
Oh man, right?
Pump them all in they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. Finna crash on his body. I'm John Stockton. What?
Yeah.
Beat your and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the score. Well,
Like every bit of it, dude.
I beat your ass and
And the song's called Not Like Us, which they're not. They're not like us. We always been saying there's something ain't right with these people. There's something wrong.
get down the whole time. I know he got some hoe. Paul, and start bully the fro. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb the only one to get your hand-me-downs. Party at the party playing with his nose down. Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified.
Wow. They couldn't let him say pedophile.
Hell
They
no.
couldn't let him say it.
Hell no. Well, I think the reason why too is because you want this to go viral, so you want it to not be censored.
Yeah.
Because if you say that, it gets censored. If you say that shit, so that's why too. That's a big
Especially
part.
on YouTube. Yeah.
Exactly. This is probably going to go down with that. So
Just people getting exposed, man.
it's all
It's in the song. It's all over the place.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, this thing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all.
I knew he was gonna pull this shit. I knew
know.
he was gonna.
You talked
I
about
said, Kendrick, they just fucked up giving Kendrick
Yeah.
the Super Bowl.
You did say
I said,
that.
bro,
And
this nigga finna use this shit to
Yeah.
expose some shit.
You
But
did.
that's a good thing because you know why he has so many eyes and ears on the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's
that
the
it
number
was a
one watch
great
video.
time.
It's the
It's a
number one
great
watch video in the
time
world
to
right
fucking expose them.
Yeah.
Because
now.
earlier, somebody was saying, "Oh, they fucked up the fucking halftime show." I said the halftime show was done on purpose for people to fucking wake the fuck up.
Exactly. That's all there.
They didn't
Enough
see that
eyes
game
on
that
over
shit.
at the end.
You have to pay attention to it a lot closer. That's the key. You just have to look into it a little bit. Like I didn't know, like all I knew was Rondell told me that he was going to be in this halftime show, and all I do was just do a little research on it, and look into it, and I'm like, all right, who is this
Now,
guy?
that was a big deal. They were talking about it.
Yeah,
man.
but I just did a little research on it and then watched it. Of course, I was watching, going, "What's this? Like, what is he doing?" And I heard him saying, "Like the revolution's about to be televised." And I'm like, "Whoa, what did he just say?"
They're like, that's not part of the song.
I know.
Coming off the top, like
I know. And I said to Richie,
I was like, this motherfucker.
me and Richie were watching it. And I looked at him and I said, "Listen, did he just say the revolution's
Yes.
about to be
Yes, he
televised?"
did. He
And
did
Richie was
say
like, "I did hear that." And I was like, "Yeah, that's fucking great." And he's like, "Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off." Believe me, I've been doing that rabbit hole. Yeah.
I was waiting for the commercials, the Elon Musk commercial.
Well, they didn't do any, but I think that the rumor was that he was going to. I think it made more people tune in than they normally would have, and then they ended up watching the Super Bowl halftime show. That's what I think happened.
Well,
because
it wasn't just about. I mean, they had a couple of good commercials.
Yeah, there was good commercials.
Yeah,
there wasn't a lot of woke shit and all that stuff.
No.
That's the thing.
I don't know how Seal did that commercial. That was so fucking.
That was trippy.
That was
dude.
like they probably paid him a lot of money.
That was trippy. Did you see that one? Oh, dude.
When he was like, that
Yeah.
Seal was the Seal.
The singer Seal was the Seal. It was fucking.
Oh, it was fucking. Wow.
I thought I was tripping.
It was for what?
Yeah.
For
I forget.
and it was a long commercial for Morning Coors Light.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, Morning Coors.
Okay.
Monday Coors.
Oh yeah, they definitely paid him some money.
Yeah, because he looks ridiculous. And then at the end, you see him on the boat. Him actually, but
it was
like,
weird.
He got paid, bro, to fucking look so silly, man.
It was so creepy, dude. It was fucking so fucking creepy. I was like, "What is this?" I'm like, "You got to be kidding me! This is insane."
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it's creepy as hell, dude.
Yeah, it was like I don't know. A lot of the commercials are fucking whack as fuck.
Yeah, a lot of them were CGI. So you just like you look at it, and you're like, "That ain't real. That can't be real. What is that?"
Oh, of course, Seal wasn't real. Seal.
Well, I know there was other ones like even the one with fucking. Tom Cruise, he looked weird. It just didn't look right.
Well, Tom Cruise is weird.
That's what I mean. It just didn't look right. I was like, what is this?
I think Tom Cruise is AI. I think the real Tom Cruise is somewhere out.
Yeah, I think so too.
Fucking locked up, an old motherfucking man.
Because I think remember there was a time. I think Tom Cruise is really dead, bro. Because think about it, like there was a time where like the scientific church, the Scientology church was after him.
Oh yeah.
And then when he was younger, they had him doing those fucked up ass movies.
I remember.
Like those Illuminati movies. He did a lot of those movies, like trying to expose that shit.
Oh yeah.
But then like, how's the Church of Scientology coming after you? Come on. And then like he looked kind of different.
Yep, exactly.
Like
I'm telling you, it's fucking AI, and it's just some imposter who looks like him.
Right?
Hey, I'm serious.
I know.
I'm not. You know me. I'm not. I'm the least conspiracy theorist guy in this show.
I'm there with you. You know,
Bro,
like it just didn't look right.
There's another one that says Kevin Hart is dead.
Really?
Do you remember Kevin Hart got in an accident and fucking the whole top of the car was taken off?
I heard about that. Yeah, I did.
He was in his '67 Chevelle, and it's like it was he was driving and he ran right underneath a semi.
Really?
At like 120, going like 120 or something.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
And it took the entire top off the car.
Huh. Interesting.
From hood down, straight and clean. He's just stuck under there. And somehow he got out and walked away.
Out of it. Yeah.
No, that's what they said. He got out with a few minor injuries and walked away.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what they say it happened to Paul McCartney too. The real Paul McCartney got in a car accident, and he was in a convertible, and he got killed, and they replaced him with this.
Is he still alive?
Well, he's still alive, but it's not really.
Yeah, he just made a song with Rihanna.
It's not really him.
Kanye West a few years back.
His name is Billy Spears. This guy supposedly, if you go down that rabbit hole, it's not really. It's really not Paul McCartney. The original guy is dead. They all had doubles for when they would go to places. But apparently they used the double to replace him. It's a pretty deep story, but it looks when you go down the rabbit hole, you realize like, it doesn't really look like the same guy because you see the face is a little rounder and the other guy's a little longer chin, and then the imposter guy had to learn how to play the guitar the opposite way because one was right-handed and then Paul McCartney was left-handed, so he had to learn how to play the guitar left-handed. Yeah. It's a pretty interesting rabbit hole.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, that just goes to show you that they can do these things. They can get away with this shit, you know. And now look what they could do. If they could do that with Paul McCartney back in the day, imagine what they could do nowadays, you know, with technology. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that fucking beat sticks in my head. Hey, Drake, I think I'm like, go. I'm like, oh.
He's exposing anybody, bro.
Dude, I went down that rabbit hole, dude. I was like, what is this lyrics of this song again now? What am I reading here?
Bro, Kendrick's first album is nothing but telling like how shit is, how seedy this world can be.
Really?
Like it's like he has album that like if you go down his little journey in music, it's crazy, bro. There was a time where like he wasn't making music like this. He had stopped. His first album had music like this, that aggressiveness.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I'm done with that. I'm growing up now. I ain't trying to be that guy no more. So he started making like kind of like jazz almost.
Okay.
But it was still hip hop.
Okay.
Fucking shit started getting choppy, I guess. Motherfuckers start mentioning your name when you're trying to retire and shit. And he went back into it, and
wow,
this is where we are now.
Interesting. Okay.
So
that pieces it a little bit better.
Now he with that, he is like,
okay,
he really on that. The revolution will be televised.
Yeah, no, he said it. He said it, and this middle-aged white man caught it. And I was like, what did he just say? I was like, something ain't right. Just asked Mike from To The Point. What's up, Mike? Appreciate you tuning in, brother.
Is that Elon's son?
Yeah, that's Elon's son. Yeah, they're comparing it to JFK Jr. to when JFK Jr. was in the
office.
at the that's the
desk,
Resolute desk. See, JFK Jr. was here right here, the Resolute desk.
Yeah, Trump exposed it. He even showed it. He says, "Look,
it's the Resolute. Here, check it out, kid. Come here." Come here, little X. Go sit where little John was at.
What's his name?
John.
I know
X. He calls him X.
Yeah,
that's what the Trump says. Little X. He's a little smart. He's a little genius. Little X. That's what he calls him. I'm like, oh my God, really?
That kid doesn't know where he is right now.
That kid just like he's just along for the ride, man.
He's well behaved, obviously.
He sure is, man. That whole time he was doing those answering those questions, he was climbing on his dad's head, and he wasn't even doing nothing. He was just hanging out with him like.
He said, "That's a lot of people in here." That's all he was worried about.
Yeah, I was like, I'm hanging with.
He was just staring at the cameras. Kept
I'm
flashing.
hanging with Pops.
Elon got some kids though.
Oh yeah, he got a bunch of kids.
Yeah, he got some kids.
He said, "My kids don't have to do nothing. I brought them into this world. They're mine. I will take care of them forever." That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's a way to think about it. He said, why would I make them do something? He said, I brought them in this world. It wasn't their choice. I did that. Why would I make them suffer?
Yeah,
right? That's crazy.
That's
I was like, that motherfucker is crazy,
That's
bro. I
funny.
said, yeah, that's wild. That's a wild way to think
But
about
you
it.
want a son?
I wanted my
Think
kids.
about it though.
He said, my kids weren't accidents. I wanted my kids.
Yeah.
I brought them into this.
How many kids does he have?
I think it's 4.
9.
It's 9. I know he got some from 2 different girls.
Yeah, he's got like 9 kids or something like that. Close to
And
it.
little X.
He got a lot of kids, and they all got some crazy names. Nobody got a normal name.
That's fucking great. Oh my God. Yeah, it's getting wild. There's a lot of stuff that I'm seeing. It's like, oh my God, I didn't know this Kendrick Lamar guy is doing this. And what the hell's going on with this guy now? You know, Kanye, I think Kanye got off of X for whatever reason. He's scared. He's scared. He's scared of being on X now. There you go. See?
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. Pull that up. There's little X in the Resolute desk. There he is. Look at that. That should have been the cover of Time magazine. That's great. Oh my God.
Wow.
What a time we're living at. Who would you think that like Elon be sitting at the Resolute desk was?
That's Elon Musk?
Yeah, that's Musk with
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They probably hate him for doing that.
Right?
Oh my God.
I don't know if it's real, if it's AI or what, but it's fucking great, whatever it is.
Well, they let Trump be president.
Yep.
Maybe we get Elon after.
Like, right? Who knows? Right?
Wow.
Who knows? You
I don't know. He wasn't born in the U.S.
Oh yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, they can always change the Constitution. Yeah, they could change it.
They did it for Obama, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Right.
They didn't change the Constitution. They just changed the birth certificate. That's all they did there. That's all you had to do. It real easy.
Easy
The
breezy.
devil's good like that.
Yeah.
So it keeps it simple.
Easy breezy.
You know what somebody referred to the USAID? They referred it to the devil's checkbook. I love that analogy. I was like, the devil's checkbook. I was like,
Wow.
I like that. It makes sense. That's what was happening. Everything was getting funded. Here you go. Here's a
That
check
was
for
crazy
that.
when they said that they said they were it was supposed to be first aid kits, and when they opened the thing, it was all guns.
Really?
Yeah, one of the things was all guns. It was supposed to be first aid kits showing up to a country, and when they showed up, there was no first aid. It was just rifles and grenades in it.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
USAID.
crazy.
Truckloads of guns.
USAID.
Yeah.
You're not helping them. You're forcing them into war now.
They're aiding the war. The U.S. aiding the war.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Without tax dollars.
Pretty much. Pretty fucking much, dude. And now they're saying they're going to release the list. The Epstein list is coming up. We talked about that.
Who was on that plane?
Yeah. In the next 10 days, they're saying. So we'll see what happens there.
Everybody gone.
Yeah.
That's why Kanye got off of wasn't it?
Yeah, you might be right.
Probably.
You might be right, actually. Yeah.
Who was all on that plane?
Yeah. Wait till DOGE looks into the Iraq and Afghanistan war funding. That'll be next. That'll be the Pentagon. That'll be next. Yeah. There you go.
If you go running for presidency and you ain't coming in to clean shit up like this, sit your ass.
You're right.
Then anybody who try to run for presidency after this, if you're not coming in to investigate, shut this shit, the bullshit down, sit your ass down.
No. It says under Biden, FEMA took money away from the Americans in need of disaster relief and spent it on the 5-star hotels for illegals.
Yep. The whole city get drowned and y'all goddamn.
I mean, it's just
let's just open the floodgates for the.
It's just gotten out of control, dude. It really has.
What are we going to do about the people in Arkansas?
Yeah.
Well, let's open up the border. Or what about Arkansas? I mean, the border. Let's just open up the border.
It. Yeah.
Because, that lithium depository, we need that.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And nobody want to talk about that shit.
Yeah, this guy puts it together, too. Let's check this out.
And that's the craziest part. Trump just announced that energy crisis we have, but then they flooded that fucking... Like Trump's been saying, but there is an energy crisis. Yeah. But then the government right before he came in fucking flooded that town to get that lithium depository.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they haven't done nothing for him since.
For years, the media has been spouting shit about, oh, you're going to start a civil war. Start a civil war. We are in a civil war. This is an information civil war, and it's the truth versus the abject fucking lies. And it seems like instead of come to the light and have a come to Jesus moment, the media is going to double down on their lying ass sacks of shit. Margaret's on TV all weekend saying the United States government doesn't fund sex. Yeah, we already saw the receipts. And they don't even care. They saw it. They're like, nope, we don't. And all the fucking sheep still like, nope, abject denial of reality. These motherfuckers are just going to double down on fucking lies. They're going to ride that fucking train all the way off the edge of the cliff. But I think I'm seeing them change tactics, and they are coming for us to see what we will push out. That fucking bullshit. And I thought the Elon Musk fucking commercials were bullshit. It kind of smelled a little bullshitty to me. And then
we were just saying that, yeah, because I think they did that on purpose. There was a reason for that, either to make people tune in that wouldn't tune in or whatever.
Fucking commercials came, and you're like, well, what is that? You know? So is that just a ploy by the NFL to be like, oh, watch this? I mean, that's clearly how many people watch the Super Bowl just to see the fucking Elon commercials, and they never came.
Exactly. So it could have been NFL. It could have been to watch tune in for the halftime show to see that display.
A lot of people don't watch the NFL no more. That's true. How crazy. If you look at the years of declination of people watching the Super Bowl,
100%.
It's been drastic.
Big time. Yeah.
And that right there just boosted their ratings through the fucking roof. They're saying that fucking Elon's dropping a fucking... Bro, I wish Elon would have said something on fucking... Like, retweeted it and said, what the fuck? Yeah, I didn't know anything about it in the commercial I did.
Yeah, he didn't do that. That's what I was saying earlier.
If he would have did that...
He didn't tweet that he was going to have commercials.
They took his slot.
Yeah, something's up. No, that's what other thing I said was when they were saying that he was going to have a commercials. I said, well, you don't book commercials that late in the game for the Super Bowl. Yeah. They're booked up. I mean, you don't just like, oh, give me like the they need four slots.
Money is money.
Yeah, money's money, but if they're already filled, you can't. You can bump people, but you
can get sued. They can end up being sued.
That's media. If you block off a piece and you pay for that spot, and then you bump it because somebody else paid more.
If he actually paid for one, he's gonna end up suing.
Well, yeah, I don't think he did. I think there was a ploy. I think there was something else. There was something along that came. It was along the lines of that. I don't think it was. you know, because he, like you said, he would have tweeted like, "Hey, I'm going to have some commercials during the Super Bowl, blah blah blah," you know, or he's not.
I think it could have just been fucking just somebody putting this shit out.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it was out. I mean, the $40 million he was going to spend on commercials.
Exactly.
But it could have been just like you said, just
like called it right away, and I was like, you can't just book commercials that easily. You would have had to book them way ahead of time. So then
you got to book some shit.
But let me tell you something. Money buys time. So
no, I know. But you can't for the Super Bowl. You can't bump somebody out of
the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl commercials are like competition.
Yeah. I know
it
that.
has to be
people watch Super Bowl just sometimes for the commercial.
Yeah, it's all.
But they've been declining.
Yeah. I did because I didn't like either team. It wasn't the Dolphins, the Giants, and those are my teams. So
yeah, I think that was a ploy, like this guy said. No, I was thinking the same thing. I think he hits it right on the head. Actually, I'll play the rest of it.
And now out there today, you got this Shapiro criminal affidavit complaint, and everybody's heard about it. The first time I heard about that, I was like, that smells like huge bullshit. Everybody be very careful about what information you're sharing right now, because this is an information civil war. That's what we are under. That's what this is. Everybody needs to fucking cool their jets and fucking hold on. If you don't hear it from fucking Trump or Elon Musk directly on their social media accounts, don't give it any fucking validity, because if you're looking to the mainstream media to validate some reporting, why would you do that? They lie about everything. Direct from the horse's mouth. That's what I got for you. This shit's about to get fucking bumpy here. Right, people? Like, Trump is giving the orders, and a whole lot of people in the government are just thumbing their nose at it. A bunch of people did not get back to work today. They were told to get back to work, so there's going to be consequences there. The federal freeze on overseas spending, they kind of thumbed their nose at that. They've caught that still going out all over. Now we're going to find out who controls this country. Is it the elected people or the unelected bureaucrats? Fucking last 4 years have been the fucking around. Now we need to see some finding out this week. Trump, drop the hammer on them. Drop some consequences for these people. There needs to be arrests sooner than later, because these corrupt fucks are not going to listen until you fucking slap cuffs and show the consequences of corrupt behavior. Good luck to you all. Long live the Republic.
They're going to run.
Oh, yeah, they're going to run for sure.
Once it hit,
oh,
we're fucked.
Yeah,
they got us on camera.
Once that Epstein,
so many people run into Israel.
Do you think they're finally going to let the Epstein files out?
Well, they just said
I would love to see it.
Yeah,
I mean,
here, I'll show you right here. Actually, they just announced it today. This is what they're going to do. I mean, I don't know how far it's going to go, but I'll play it right here for you.
That's the Space Force got everything. They know everything.
He's right about that.
That list done been passed between so many hands, probably. They have eventually stumble onto it.
Yeah, there you go.
Profound honor that I have been entrusted by Speaker Mike Johnson and Chairman James Comer to lead the House Oversight Task Force on Declassification of Federal Secrets. Together with the help of the White House, our intelligence allies, the Department of Defense, the Department of Justice, we will be conducting investigations into the following: the assassinations of JFK, RFK, and Dr. Martin Luther King, unidentified aerial phenomena, also known as UAPs, unidentified submerged objects, also known as USOs, the Epstein client list, the origins of COVID-19, and the 9/11 files. This task force will be a beacon of bipartisanship. On the Republican side, Representatives Burchett, Boebert, Burleson.
It's right there.
Yeah. I'm not a conspiracy theorist no more. What? We're not conspiracy theorists no more.
Huh. Yeah, they're going to expose
We're not conspiracy.
Now, let's see what they exposed.
Yeah.
What names were withheld? I mean, come on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to see.
We got to be real.
You got to see. You got to see what happens. You know, you just got to
We got to be real. Trump got friends that are probably on that list too.
You're gonna see some shit.
Yeah.
I ain't.
But it's more than nobody list too, Eddie. It's more than just that. It's the cover up of the trafficking and everything else.
That's what I'm saying. All the child trafficking and everything.
And the money
else,
is what, and it always goes
involved.
and it always goes back to like Rondell said. It goes back to the money. The money system is being tracked. You know, they've been tracking all this time. I'm telling you, you just don't go into the Department of Education and audit it in like a week. I mean, Trump's only been in office for 3 weeks, not even. So like you don't audit that quick. All these things, you already have to have an idea of what you're going in looking for.
I think they've already saved what $1 billion from the Department.
More than that, yeah, more than that. I mean, on the debt clock, the DOGE clock.
They just started.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But you got to think about what would have got shipped out, especially at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
They need to, you know, something. One thing I do agree on: the state should handle the schools. There's no reason why the
100%.
government should handle the schools. We're not government schools. We're state schools.
You know why they went after the USA first? Because the USA was probably what came up on his radar first.
Yeah, I think so.
He's seen it. He probably seen it like,
that's a lot of funneling of
he's
money.
probably like popping up over there to see what's really going on. And he's like, something's not.
But remember, that was part
100%.
of USA
Like
really contributed a lot to DEI, trans. They contributed a lot to that stuff.
No doubt.
So that's what happened when he was looking into that. He saw the source that was USAID, and he said, "Hold up, what else are they doing?"
Well, that's just like what she just said about the COVID of origin of COVID and all that stuff. It's like the same thing. The money was funneled into the states and into the schools to make sure they kept masking the kids so they would get the COVID money.
Fauci needs to get exposed in that because 100%. He was part of that whole COVID
Absolutely.
thing. He's the one that had the Trump farm out there.
Trump knew that. That's why Trump put him out there.
Chemical weapons.
Yeah, I called him Dr. Fugazi from day one. I knew he was a fraud from day one. I knew it. I could just feel it. I was like, oh, this guy.
Worse than that, he's a serial killer.
He is. Yeah, I was like, this guy ain't a real doctor. He's a fucking. He's
a serial killer.
Mass murder.
Yeah.
He committed crimes against humanity.
Yeah, he did.
Since AIDS.
Yeah,
he probably created AIDS. That motherfucker.
Yeah, he did.
He was in the room.
He was there with Dr. Dr. Michaelwitz, who I should probably try to get her on the show. She does podcasts remotely. She's really good. She's the one that called Fauci out on all that shit. She was working with her. They made a fraud. They made her an ad. They made her look like a nut job, and they got rid of her. Yeah, she was calling it out a long time years ago. She wrote a book about it and everything. They discredited her exactly. They discredited her is exactly what they did, and they fucking ruined that woman's life. But she's still fighting back, and she's better than she's ever been, but she'll get vindicated too. A lot of people are going to get vindicated. That's the thing. A lot of people are going to get vindicated for what's happened. A lot of this. Wait till they start looking into CPS and DCF and all this shit. I mean, think about that. Like all these kids.
3 weeks in.
3 weeks in. I mean, they're taking these kids. Remember, this all goes back to the kids. This is all about what they've been doing to the kids. So that's what it has to come down to.
He did come full speed ahead. I say one thing I did say? I said Trump is like a bull in a china
shop.
Yeah. I said he's going to come in and just wreck shit. And isn't that what he did?
And it's really not even him. That's the thing. It's more Elon and the rest of them that are doing it.
But
and
remember,
next thing you know, it's going to be Cash and the rest of them.
They all say Trump.
Yeah.
Wanted. Trump wanted.
Well,
Trump promised.
No, I get that. Well, because he promised it. That's the thing. That's why the pause was so important. That's why the whole thing was the last 4 years.
All right. So you get a friend in life, right? You run into people rarely that you like. There are friends that are annoying, but you're just like, damn, this dude has like, think about it like you're a big businessman and I got reach.
Yeah.
I got connection. But I can't, there are some places I just can't reach.
That's true.
I found a guy that can get any information I want. I found the guy that I'm already that guy, but I just found the guy that could get any information. If I feel like something is suspicious, I found the guy that can clarify. Elon Musk. That's like
it's huge.
Yin and yang. They don't really get along probably, but it's like it's love. If I need something, if I need to know something, I know where to go.
Right there. Yeah. No, you're right. That's what's happening.
I need to know something.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Look into this for me. I think something going on there. No problem. Say less.
Yep. And then they find it out. Just like the people with the 150-year-old people getting Social Security. Like
150-year-old people.
Nobody can figure that out all this time. It took big balls and DOGE to fucking to figure this out. Come on.
He changed his name.
Any moron idiot that would be that would be on, that work for that company. Like, why are we sending Social Security checks out to this guy? He's 138 years old.
Yeah.
Is he still alive? Like, isn't this
how many people you think? How many dead people? Not even at 150, died at 68, and still and they still getting
they're still shooting a check to somebody
for 30 years.
It's going
now.
to somebody. Yeah, all that money. Who did it go to?
Yeah.
And he found it out just now. He just figured it out because
in a couple of weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah, a couple of weeks he figured it out. Come on, it's a fucking joke. It's an absolute joke. This is what it's become. And then you got these morons fighting against it. They're like, "Oh, we will win." You got Schumer. We will win. We will win. Win what? What are you going to win?
What are you winning?
You're going to win nothing. You ain't winning shit. You're going to be going to fucking jail where you're going. You're done. That's why this guy's like, we need the clickety clank.
Oh,
we
that's
need
what
the clank.
thinking about. He thinking about. I'm going to court.
Yeah. Like clickety clank.
I know I got to go to court.
We live with quick trials. Quick trials. That's enough. It's enough. It's over. It's like Ken Kumar said in his video at the end. It's a game over. It's a game over. It's all over. It's done. It's
Revolution will be televised.
Me and Rondell could do it. Good. You sing it, Rondell. Do Hey Drake.
It's a hey Drake.
I take it like I'm young. It's a catchy beat, dude. I don't even listen to stuff like that often.
You play that shit before a hockey game. You gonna fuck somebody up.
I'm going to now. It's coming out. I'm gonna be listening to it. Go dan, 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 dan.
You gotta hear the TV off. You gotta play TV off. You play that TV off. You're gonna be
I just picture John like that as the goalie. Dan, 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 dan. Come on.
Hey Drake. Yeah, like I'm young.
He gonna catch the puck and be like, "Monster!"
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh Jesus, that's classic.
Man.
This has been a good show.
No, it's been a fun show. We haven't had one in a while. I've had a few mishaps with the calls.
That's all right. No, we kept
business.
I just stuck to the X feed. That's all I need. It's just the X feed. It's a good rhyme. All I need is the X feed. That's all I need, man. It's easy to help.
Opened up. Twitter was such a. I
never was on it until it opened up. Till after Jones got back on, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try Twitter. And Twitter's been great for us. We've gotten a lot of followers, a lot of good.
Yeah.
It's been good.
No longer Twitter.
Yeah.
Formerly known as Twitter.
It's little X. Yeah, that's we've gotten a lot of got good connections on X so far. It's been really good.
Yeah.
So
it's a good format. I mean, he opened it up. I mean, it's good for both sides because even the liberals can say what the fuck they want.
Yeah, they do. There's liberal. I get all kinds of stuff that people speak their truth.
Everybody should,
Yeah, that's all.
I mean, that's what it's about. Like I'm a firm believer. We spoke about it one time about two parties and everything else. We need one party. I said no, we need the second party only to have that other side. Like a lot of times we have to not do what they want to do because they're telling us what not to do because of what they want to do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
don't know.
That other side is part of America.
Yeah. We need
the corruption
we need
over there. It's not.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
No, but it is.
It is.
But this side sees it. How is it that he says you got this side
and you got God's side and the other side. That's really where you're at. Yeah.
And that's where we at. We need the other side to see this side.
Yeah.
Because if it was only this side, if this is the only side we saw, we wouldn't know anything else. We wouldn't know if this was good or bad because it just is.
You're right. Yeah. Very true. It's very true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up a little over an hour.
Hey man, listen, share the show, guys. And Caps, we really do appreciate you guys. Just doing another shout out to Caps, man. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, they took care of us.
Thank you so much. You guys have been taking care of us since day one, and we always appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Always. Thanks, man.
All right,
God
guys.
bless and share the show, guys.
All right, guys. Stay human.
Love, peace, chicken grease. We out.
We out.